Hello citizens, how is it going? Welcome back. This is our match reaction to FC Copenhagen 0, Man City 0. So make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and let's jump into it. So first things up, let's just start with the negatives. I don't think there were many negatives. I don't think there were a lot, but there were a couple. So let's get them out of the way nice and early. And yeah, I mean, when the game started, I said during the match watch along that we were never really in control of the game. We had all the possession, of course we were passing around like we normally do, but Copenhagen, you know, they were intent on going toe-to-toe with us, really. Whenever they won the ball, they were trying to attack quickly, and they did that through the entire 90. Now, I will say both defences seemed to negate both attacks right from the beginning. You know, we had a couple of half chances in the first half, and we didn't take any, and they had a couple of half chances, and they never took any. So, yeah, all in all, it was an interesting game. It was quite even, I'd say. I'd say the 0-0 kind of reflected the kind of game it was. Now, Pep did make a few changes, and he gave chances to Mahrez, he gave a chance to Alvarez, and he gave more minutes to Gomez. And I don't think any of them took that opportunity. I don't think any of them really took their chance in this game. I think Mahrez was pretty quiet for the little time he played, you know, and of course, his handball led to Rodri's goal being disallowed. Now, what I will say is I don't think that should have been disallowed. The reason is because Mahrez did touch it with his hand. He did. But he was always going to control the ball anyway. He was looking away from the ball, as were the defenders on him. And none of their players claimed for it. And when none of the players claim for the handball, you know that it's probably, they don't really think it is. And it was a screamer from Rodri, unfortunately disallowed. And after that, Mahrez had the pen, of course. I will say that is a handball. The ball was coming in from the corner. The defender jumps up, puts his hand in, it hits his arm, and it stops Laporte heading it behind him. So if you're going to give Mahrez handball, you have to give that one. So, you know, it's a penalty, and Mahrez took the penalty. It was a poor one, easy save for the keeper, really. I think all the keeper has to do is guess the right way, and he saved it regardless because it was a nice, comfortable height. And of course, Gomez, you know, Gomez sending off, it was definitely a sending off for me. You know, his man gets past him. He then wraps his arm around him. He drags him to the floor outside the box. It's a red card, deservedly red card. And I think it's poor from Gomez, who again, I think he had a pretty poor game. Defensively, a couple of times, I think he's been a little bit suspect this season for us. Going forward, I have no problems with him. But defensively, I don't think he's had a great time with us. Of course, I expect that to come with more time, more minutes, a bit more development under the team. But he definitely didn't take his chance today. And after he got sent off, we really created nothing. We did absolutely nothing. The players had to work hard off the ball. You could see in the second half, they were all really, really tired. And we were playing for 0-0 in most of the game. I don't think we were trying to create too much going forward. And when Pep dragged off De Bruyne in the second half and Grealish, and I thought Grealish was probably our best attacking threat with that game. You know, it showed that he probably settled for the 0-0. And wanted to rest a few players ahead of the weekend and where we have a very important game. So that sending off is definitely not what we needed. And it kind of, you know, Pep was complaining before the game about some of the players being tired with the hectic schedule. They're definitely going to be tired now, having to put in the extra work, effort because he got sent off. The other one, Alvarez. I don't think Alvarez had a good game, but, you know, he worked hard off the ball. He only had one half chance, which the keeper saved really, really well. So I can't really judge any of the team, really. I can't say negatively about any of the team after that sending off point. So, you know, I'm not going to reflect on poor performance from, you know, whether it's poor performance from Mahrez or De Bruyne or Alvarez or Rodri or anyone like that, because it'd be really harsh because the sending off really did change things for us. So moving on past that, it was important to get more game time, I think, in Laporte, Diaz as well. They started off centre half together. Akanji again looked solid. Rodri, I thought he was really good. Yeah, he had his goal disallowed, which he took really well. But after that, after the setting off, he seemed to sit back between Laporte and Diaz, and he played more defence than midfield. And he did really well. Gundogan, De Bruyne in midfield. I mean, what were they going to do? Man down. They only had Alvarez in front of them, and Alvarez was dropping deep a lot of the time to collect the ball. So really tough to say, honestly. I just think getting out of this game with a 0-0 draw is, you know, just move on with it. Just forget it. We didn't get beat. It wasn't anything too bad. You know, we're probably still favourites to go through in the group. I expect us to, because I don't see us Sevilla beating us at the Etihad. And we got a tough game away to Dortmund. So for me, this game, after the sending off, was just about not getting beat. and picking up no injuries going into the weekend game against Liverpool. That was also important. And yeah, that's it really. I mean, it wasn't really an exciting game. I think they had a couple of half chances they didn't take. And like I said, we had half chances we didn't take. A 0-0, fair result, probably. VAR, you could argue about all day. The referee, you can argue about all day. But ultimately, it is what it is. And yeah, we did well to get a clean sheet, to be honest with you. So yeah, move on to the next game, on and upwards. And yeah, thanks for watching. That's the match reaction. Like I said, wasn't a very exciting game really, but thanks for everyone who joined in the match watch along. Yeah, and make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe on this video. I will be doing a match watch along at the weekend for Liverpool, so get ready to join me for that. But before then, look out for the match preview. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.